Grand Rising Web3, this is the NeoTokyo news broadcast. FUD fills the flippening market as banks collapse left, right and center. $1 million bet that Bitcoin hits $1 million in 90 days. NFT Tuesday brings us some washed up whales and Beeple's 2-year anniversary. How to attend NFT NYC Remotely, and a new flavor of alpha in town called NT Bills. This is your weekly recap for all of your crypto, gaming, metaverse, and NFT affairs, live from the heart of the Citadel, and here's what's making news. Greetings everybody and welcome to the NeoTokyo news broadcast. This is file number 39. My name is Shamsi, here to bring you the news, powered by the NT News team. Music brought to you by the team at Music Mainnet, and video production by Bad Future. Please like, subscribe, turn on those notification bells, and follow us on Twitter, all that good stuff. Now, let's get stuck in. Balaji Srinivasan, the clown of the week. Hey, who put that in there? The co-founder of Council, former CTO of Coinbase, and former general partner at Andreessen Horowitz, straight out of Stanford, has a pretty hefty resume and makes an even heftier claim about the market. So, why did he bet $1 million with James Medlock that Bitcoin will hit $1 million in the next 90 days due to the US entering hyperinflation? Not sure if this is pure egghead mentality or if this man actually got some juice in the tank. You see, people always make wild claims in the space, including myself, but said claims are only wild until they manifest themselves into reality via collapses and cracks in the system. Everybody called BitBoy crazy until FTX actually collapsed. Everybody called me an idiot until Solana actually went to $6. Anyways, $1 million for Bitcoin in 90 days is a bit of a stretch though, but there is a very interesting conversation to be had regarding hyperinflation in the US. If the Fed continues to print more and more money and devalues the dollar, maybe $1 million Bitcoin is inevitable sooner than later, but does that even have any value? A man with a background as solid as Balaji would probably not throw away $1 million via a Twitter thread bet, now would he? Then again, people do have infinite money to waste around in this space. All I know is that I'll be watching closely with my mouse on the buy and sell buttons simultaneously. Moving on, there's so much doom and gloom in the markets right now, but surprisingly, Bitcoin is up 20% in the last 2 days, just this week alone. Here's a TLDR from Flower83 about all that went down in the market, so buckle up because we're about to go light speed. I'm sorry to Bad Future in advance for the editing that he's about to have to do. So here's what went down. COVID-19 hits and the Fed prints money. SVB sees an opportunity for easy money and goes on full-on degen mode by purchasing US Treasury bonds using customer funds, rookie mistake, and gave out loans to startups that tanked. The global economy went south, inflation hopped on SpaceX's rocket like Elon's car, and the bank gets in trouble, and rather than taping up the boat full of water, they tried to empty the ocean. Again, rookie mistake, meaning they caused mass panic while telling everybody to stay calm during a bank run. And the house of cards fell harder than Solana from its all-time high. Sorry, I can't stop with the Solana jokes. All of this caused turmoil in the traditional markets, where even Circle, the company behind USDC, reported about having 8% of their fiat stuck in SVB, around $3.3 billion, and people started panic swapping. USDC then depegged from $1 and started falling down to 85 cents, and this caused mayhem in the markets even further. But then guess what? Circle said everything is fine, the depeg went back to $1, and BTC went up to 27k. We literally live and breathe inside a circus. And speaking of breathing, I can do a little bit more of that during Flower83's NFT Tuesday. So the ringmaster Flower83 has this to say. First up, wash trading whales. It's no secret that some whales are accumulating NFTs that can be locked into Ben DAO as collateral in order to get liquid Ethereum, but it seems that as of late, some of these whales are catching heavy L's. For instance, Maki Big Brother managed to dig himself into a tiny 3,500 Ethereum hole with some unlucky plays. How smart is it to leverage your imaginary online tokens for more imaginary online currency? You be the judge. Next up, it was the 2-year anniversary of one of the now OGs of the space on the 11th of March, as for when Beeple's iconic NFT artwork sold for a whopping $69.3 million, nice, by Christie's. Despite the market being somewhat snail-paced right now, at least we can all celebrate the success of a fellow degen who kept pushing and creating when no one else seemed to care. But you know what's the one thing that people care deeply about? It's our tip jar at ntnews.eth. Wait, you haven't heard of it? Come on now. That's the third rookie mistake of this episode. Let's not do that again. Now for our final two stories of the week. First up, we have Damon Needs to Create after a very long time on this show. So, Damon Needs to Create drops some alpha about how we can attend NFT NYC remotely. You see, New York isn't accessible for all degens or projects, so it makes all the sense in the world to harness the power of these digital worlds that we've created to better experience parts of the world. So, the dates for the big events are in the article linked below, alongside the speakers and all the details about the socials, but you can watch the streams for the events at NFT NYC on their YouTube channel to make things a lot easier for you. Cool to see the space using some tech we scream so loudly about to further push ourselves to become more connected. 10 brownie points. Next up, our last but definitely not the least story of the week. Bad Future tells us about NT Builds, an initiative powered by the Project Resource Program and your own NT News. NT Builds is a platform that works to showcase some of the most remarkable accomplishments of the NeoTokyo Citizen Project founders and the exciting initiatives emerging from the Citadel. This helps bridge information gaps between communities and the general public, since NT News and the Project Resource Program work hand in hand to create a data stream of updates about countless builders inside NeoTokyo. For more on the initiative showcasing Steady Stack legends, Uptick, Birthmark and Roots Tribe Memory Quest, check the link in the description. And that is all for this week's show, everybody. This has been your host, Shamsi, bringing you the NeoTokyo News broadcast powered by the NeoTokyo News team. Music brought to you by the team at Music Mainnet, and video production brought to you by Bad Future. If you enjoy what we do, please like, subscribe, turn on those notification bells, and we look forward to serving you day in and day out. Until next time, data stream connecting our minds, tying NeoTokyo together.